guess what? We won. We won away from home for the first time since August. Last time we won a game, I was in some grubby-ass hotel in Nashville. And now we're in what? April, Easter weekend. It's like we literally have been resurrected or something. You know what I'm saying? There must be something in like those chocolate eggs which just made us so, I wouldn't say better attacking-wise, but better defensively. And by the way, I don't know what it is or what the science is behind it, but chocolate eggs taste better than normal chocolate around Easter time. And it, by the way, was Fulham 0, West Ham United 1 at Craven Cottage. In the most part of the bus performance I've ever seen from West Ham. We were literally like stagecoach, innit? You know what I'm saying? Literally like Reg Varney, parking bus for the whole damn game, pretty much. And then getting a goal through an own goal from Harrison Reed. Defensively, I think we were good. Attacking-wise, that's a bit of a, one of them kind of things where you don't want to talk about it, but you have to talk about it. Of course, when David Moyes' job is on the line, he turns into bloody Alex Ferguson and manages to save his arse for another couple of games. And to be fair to us, if you look at the bigger picture, we have won 2 of the last 3 and kept 2 clean sheets. So it's not all doom and gloom there. Let me go into the team lineup. When you look at the team, you're thinking, bloody hell, this is a man that wants to get fired. This is a man that wants to lose his job. Because Cresswell's back in, Souček is still in, I know RIP. Ben Rama and Kieran Aguerd and Emerson dropped. But it looked like a 4-4-2 with Ings and Antonio up top together. Maybe it was Antonio playing on the wing, or Bono was back in defence. Only 20 minutes were dead boring and there was nothing to talk about, really. Zoom made some good blocks, though, and was putting in some tackles. Sofal was really good defensively. 1-0 came through a Harrison Reed own goal. Sofal keeps the ball in. Bowen tries to cross it across the box. I think it's a half shot, half cross kind of thing. Reed accidentally turns it into his own net. With Marcus Silva watching on in the stands, Fulham was 1-0 down. We were kind of lucky that Mitrovic was suspended because Vinicius, although he has been a striker that's lacking in clinical finishing, he was coming close. We had to limit Pereira and Vinicius a lot in that game. Willian, we had to keep him quiet too because he's been good for Fulham for the most part. 22% possession going into half-time. Yet winning. And yet no real shot on target. Very defensive, like I say, but it was okay. Bowen was our best attacker. He was the most energetic and most direct runner. Antonio and Ings, Jesus Christ, were horrendous. Both of them horrendous. Those two are literally like Dumb and Dumber together. And even Harry and Lloyd themselves could do a better damn job than those two top. Seriously, get Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels in the team over them. Ings needed to come off. I said it. And Cornet needed to come on. Okay, Cornet's had a few chances where he scuffed his finishing, but at least he's got pace and energy. And that is something Antonio has not got. Antonio just wins loads of fouls. And that's about it. Second half, Bowen made a great ball, but Ings, I know he was offside. He should have taken that first time, pulled the trigger first time and fired straight at Leno. Changes were made on the 60th minute. I don't know what's gone in Moyes' head, but he's making these kind of early changes when we're 1-0 up. You know, Downs and Ben Rama on for Ings and Fornals. Fornals had to come off, by the way, because he was useless. Couldn't cross the ball to save his damn life. Downs coming on was great, because in the last 29 minutes of that game, he completed 3 out of 3 passes, blocked a shot, won a foul, and played the holding role excellently. Always coming back to the defence when need be. Souček, on the other hand, stayed on, and it wasn't fair that he stayed on. I would have taken off Souček and maybe put on Lanzini at that point. Would have trusted that a bit more. Still very, very defensive. Fulham came at us. Fabian. Then, sorry, the camera cut out there. I don't know why. Then there was that big chance where Pereira's going one-on-one. He gets around the keeper and Fabianski has to have the spring in his step and push it away. To say that this guy conceded 5 last week and helped to gift Newcastle a goal, he made up for that with some of these saves. And he was going to keep that clean sheet regardless of what happened. Benrahma had a shot off target. He tried to lay it off to Antonio, I think, but Antonio was getting closed down. And then Cornet came on the 89th minute. I thought Cornet was good when he came on, but there was that chance close in the dying stages where Benrahma and him are literally running together parallel. All he has to do is square, and he took the shot at Leno, and I'm thinking, you selfish git. What the hell are you doing? You should not be doing that. Your guy's right there, and you're having a chance to start to, pass it off. He did this against, was it Silkeborg in the Conference League? Yeah, it was, where he had that chance and just blasted it right over from open goal. Doesn't seem like a confident finisher, if you ask me, but at least his defensive work rate is there. And that's something we can... So, not a defensive even, his attacking work rate is there. I don't think Cornet is really a defensive player. But then again, most of our attackers had to go back and defend very deeply when we had to. It finished 1-0 to us, and it's happy days for now. We've gone up to 13th in the table. I think maybe 3 more wins and a draw might keep us up, to be honest with you. And it just baffles me how close we are now to overtaking Chelsea. If you look at the table, that's just pretty mad. Got Arsenal up next after the Conference League game. Then see what we can do from there. But defensively, that was good. I thought Sofal, Zuma and Fabianski were good. Cresswell was really good for going forward. Our midfield still a bit disjointed by Declan Rice, putting out a 10 out of 10 performance in a really crappy performance from the overall team. But up top, I think as soon as Skamaka's back, we need to get him in there, or even put Mubama in there. Trust him more. A lot of things to do, but rest up and go again next week. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all soon.